I recently changed my camera setup, my lighting, and just my overall tech for shooting videos, either for streaming or for actual recorded sessions like this one. So I'm going to take you through what I'm using right now. Let's get started. The first thing that I wanted to change, and I was encouraged to do so by my friend Michael Glazer at a business video school. By the way, check them out. Business Video School rocks. He said, hey, the first thing you've got to do is change the camera. When I was looking at the camera to choose, I was using the Canon DSLR 80D. And I had this wide angle lens and I couldn't get, look at the background, I couldn't get that to show. I was seeing the background with the front and it didn't show like that fuzziness. Right, remember, I'm not very technical when it comes to names. I just know how to use this stuff.
I'm going to teach you about bokeh, which is this. It's this area here, this out of focus area.
And so the backdrop was still showing and it didn't have that depth perception that I loved. So number one is I changed my camera and I got this Sony, you can see, A7 III. And this is what it looks like. Now, I did get a lens with it and I had to change lenses because the one I ordered the first time, it was okay, but I really wanted it to look close like this and have a strong depth difference. And if you can see here, it's the FE 2/28. That's the lens you want to get. Right now, you may be looking at this and they're like, whoa, Tristan, that's really expensive. I'm like, well, yeah, but it makes a massive difference. So that's the camera you want to get. You also want to make sure that you get an SD card. See on the side here, this is where the SD cards go. It has 2 slots. And on this side, see right here, that's where you're going to connect the HDMI cable that you're going to need, which I'm about to show you. All right, so now you want to connect, and it's dark, okay, but I'm going to show you the difference. Now you want to connect the Sony to your computer so that you can stream through Zoom, or you can stream through Ecamm Live if you've got a Mac. And you're going to need this Cam Link. It's a Cam Link 4K by Elgato. And what it is it looks just like this. Now I brought it over so you can see it. It's a simple little device that you've got right here. It allows you to bring in a cable that connects to your DSLR. In this case, the one you're going to need for your Sony, you're going to need a HDMI cable that has like a micro HDMI on the other side. And I'll put in the link below. Now, you're going to connect the HDMI side to the Cam Link. This will connect to the back of your computer, to the side, right? And this will connect to the camera right here, this little tiny little spot. So once you've got that going, now you can start streaming, but you're missing 2 things. Number one, battery pack, because what I noticed, the battery is very small. So here's the battery pack. You see this little thing? It's not gonna last you a long time. It comes with a little charging cable. You can see I haven't even opened it yet. But you attach this to the camera and then the camera has a little outlet. You charge it and that's how it charges, unless you get a separate charger. Now you can get a battery pack or you can do what I did. And it took me a little bit to find, but wow, is it worth it. And I'll put the link below. This is a fake battery. It attaches to the wall. There's an outlet, right? There's a little plug, outlet. And now you can run your lives, you can run your camera continuously if there's an outlet close by. So plug in, fake battery, works. I've been running it for about 2 months now. It's working great. I've got 2 of these because I've got 2 cameras that show out. Now, that eliminates 1. You see the background? You need something in the background that kind of, it's like an accent piece on the light. You need a light in the background. And let me turn on my little lamp so you can kind of see what I'm getting at. So I'm gonna turn on my little camel light that I love, right? And all of a sudden, it starts adding a little bit more character, right? You're like, oh, you know, it's looking good, Tristan. But now you're kind of phased out. I've got some light from the window over here. And now I'm going to show you some of the other things that I have on the side here. All right, let's take a look at the lights that I've got here. You can see that's the desk. It's a stand-up desk I've got. You've got 3 lights that face me, and I can turn them on with my controller here from my phone, or I can turn them on through my Stream Deck that I've got right there. But you know, I choose to use my phone for this. So you can see there's my phone. And I'm going to the control center for Elgato because these are all 3 Elgato lights. There's the Sony sitting up right there on that stand from Elgato. And there are the other flat lights that I've got. So I'm simply going to go here, turn them on. Those are the first sets, right? Next, I have 2 lights on the side right here, 1 and 2, and they're pointing upward to create more of the day effect. And if you see here, you can see the back on how they work and function. They both come with controllers. This one's called Miwar, right? And you can see here, I can have it set to go off of battery, or I can plug it in. These are ones that I can pick up and move around the house. And then over here, it controls whether I can turn up the light or not. Now I simply go to the remotes. That's my backdrop, obviously. There's my dog. And here are the remotes. So I can turn on one, right? And I can turn on the other one. Now we're back with lights. I'm gonna show you one more time without them so you can see the difference. If you saw something that I didn't mention and you want to know the name of it, or you want me to throw in a link, let me know. But I'm going to show you the difference with all the lights off minus my little camel light in the back. Here goes. I'm going to turn off the Elgato lights in front of me, and I can choose to just turn off 1, 2, or all 3. Right, there you go. And then both of these, and that's how it looks. I think it's a big difference. Turning them on, we're ready to go. Thanks for tuning in. Any questions, send them my way. And do me a favor, subscribe and share this one with whoever you think will love it.